The mysterious wanderer's mind held gaps where book titles used to be. Emma Torres forgot her mother's name on a Tuesday. She stood in the Riverside Public Library, staring at her phone's contact list. Mom was there, but the name beside it showed only unknown contact. Emma tried to remember, tried to picture her mother's face and attach a name to it, but found only smooth blankness where the memory should be. The librarian, Mrs. Keller, watched her with knowing eyes. First time? First time what? Forgetting something after visiting. The library takes payment for its services. Emma had been researching her family genealogy, using the library's historical archives. She'd spent 6 hours reading obituaries, census records, birth certificates. All legitimate research. I didn't take anything. No, Mrs. Keller said gently. But you looked. And when you look deeply enough into the past, the library looks back. It gets hungry for what you know. Emma fled. At home, she checked photo albums. Her mother's face smiled from dozens of pictures, but no name came. Emma knew this woman, remembered her childhood, her mother's voice, her laugh, everything except the name. She returned Wednesday. The genealogy section waited, exactly as she'd left it. Emma opened the census record she'd been reading. Her family tree stared back, except one name had vanished. Where Margaret Torres should have been, the document showed only a blank space. The library had taken the name from reality itself. It collects memories, Mrs. Keller explained. Started in 1962, after they expanded into the old church basement. Something down there was hungry. The library fed it knowledge at first. Lost books, forgotten stories. But knowledge isn't enough anymore. Now it takes memories, personal ones, important ones. Emma checked the records frantically. Every document mentioning her mother's name now showed blanks. Birth certificates, marriage licenses, school records, all redacted by something that fed on remembering. How do I get it back? Mrs. Keller shook her head. You don't. The library keeps what it takes. But you can stop it from taking more. Stop researching. Stop reading. Stop looking into things that connect you to the past. Emma couldn't. She'd spent 3 months on this genealogy project. She returned Thursday, determined to finish. The archives welcomed her back like a mouth opening. By Friday, Emma forgot her own birthday. By Saturday, her address. By Sunday, she stood in the library, staring at her driver's license, unable to remember the person whose face appeared there. The photo showed her, but the name meant nothing. Mrs. Keller found her in the genealogy section, surrounded by documents with spreading blanks. You stayed too long, looked too deep. The library's taken so much that you're becoming part of the archives yourself. Emma tried to respond, but the words wouldn't come. What was her name? Who had she been researching? Why was she here? Eventually, Mrs. Keller whispered, you'll forget you exist at all. Then the library will have all of you, every memory, every name, every moment. You'll just be another blank space in someone else's research. Emma looked down. Her hands were fading, becoming translucent. Not disappearing, transforming, becoming information, becoming data in the library's collection. Mrs. Keller closed the archive box. We catalog them in the basement. All the people who stayed too long. They're not books exactly, more like memory containers. When someone researches their family history and finds a blank space where a name should be, that's one of you. One of the ones the library kept. The wanderer touched his temple, feeling the smooth gaps. Riverside Library's still open, still offers free access to historical archives. The genealogy section's very popular. He paused. But they go through researchers quickly. People start projects, get obsessed, spend weeks in the basement. Then one day they don't come back up. Their families file missing person reports, police search, find nothing. He stood slowly. Except sometimes, months later, someone researching their family tree finds a blank space in a document, a name that should be there but isn't. And if they look close enough, they can almost remember someone they never met. Someone who spent too long looking backward. Someone the library decided to keep.